Hello, welcome to That's in Kitchen. Today I am making stuffed eggplant with the Black Beauty variety. As you know, eggplants are a staple in many cuisines around the world. Today we'll give them a delicious twist. Let's get started. First, let's cut off half of the stem of the eggplant. Next, cut the eggplant in half lengthwise. When choosing eggplant, look for ones that are firm and have smooth, shiny skin. This ensures they are fresh and perfect for our recipe. Now let's remove the inner part of eggplant with the help of a spoon. I really hope you enjoy it as much as me and my family do. Friends, write in comments if you try this recipe. Place the eggplants on a baking tray, line it with parchment paper. Using parchment paper makes cleanup a breeze. If you don't have any, you can lightly grease the tray instead. Brush the eggplants with sunflower oil. I use 1 tablespoon of oil for each eggplant. Sunflower oil is my go-to first dish because it has a light flavor that doesn't overpower the eggplant. Sprinkle a teaspoon of salt on the eggplants. Baking the eggplants softens them up and brings out their natural sweetness. Plus, it makes them easier to stuff. Bake them in a preheated oven at 200 Celsius for about 30 minutes. I don't throw away the inner parts of the eggplant. I'm using them. Cut the inner parts into small pieces. You can save the inner parts of the eggplant for other recipes too, like adding them to the soup or stew. Cut green peppers in half and remove the seeds. Green peppers add a nice crunch and color to the dish. Chop the green peppers. I don't use hot peppers because of my children. If you like hot peppers, feel free to use them. Dice a small onion. A small one will be enough for this recipe. Dicing the onion finely ensure it cooks evenly. Add 5 tablespoons of sunflower oil into a frying pan. I usually prefer sunflower oil for meat dishes. You can use any vegetable oil you have on hand. Add 500 grams of ground beef and cook it on medium heat. Ground beef is a great source of protein and it's very versatile. I turn the ground beef with the help of a spatula so that it cooks evenly. Crush and mix it to avoid clumps of ground beef. Breaking up to the ground beef as it cooks helps it brown more evenly and prevents large clumps from forming. Add the diced onion to the pan when the ground beef is nearly cooked. Onions add a deep flavor to the meat mixture, making it even more delicious. Let's continue to cook by stirring it slightly. Peppers bring a slight sweetness and a bit of crunch to the filling, balancing out the savory flavors. Add the chopped peppers. Add 1 teaspoon of salt to the pan. Add half teaspoon of black pepper. Keep in mind, you can adjust the spices and salt according to your own taste. Continue to cook by mixing it slightly. Feel free to experiment with the spices. You can add a pinch of cumin or paprika for an extra kick. Add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Tomato paste adds a rich, concentrated flavor to the filling. It's must-have in this recipe. Add the chopped inner parts of eggplant. Reusing the inner parts of eggplant reduces waste and more texture to the filling. I add half cup of water to help the ground beef cook better. Cook it for 15 minutes more on low heat. Letting the mixture simmer on low heat allows all the flavors to melt together beautifully. Place the cooked ground beef mixture into the eggplants, stuffing the eggplants in the fun part. Make sure to fill them generously for a hearty meal. Bake in the oven at 200 Celsius for about 15 minutes more. The melted cheddar cheese on the top adds a creamy, savory finish that takes this dish to the next level. Add cheddar cheese on top and bake again for 5 minutes until the cheese melts and turns golden color. A delicious dinner is ready. If you are looking for more delicious recipes, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. See you next time on That's in Kitchen.